Hello friends, I am Mr. P.K. Das, Associate Professor in Special Education. Today I am discussing about the classification of intellectual disability or mental retardation. Professional classify persons with intellectual disability on the basis of severity of their problems, which are indicative of the degree of retardation. The psychological and educational system of classification follows this approach. But another classification is there, that is medical classification, which is based on the causes of mental retardation or intellectual disability. So there are three types of classification. One is medical classification, second is psychological classification, third is educational classification. We are discussing one by one. That is medical classification. Medical classification, in this case, professional classify persons with intellectual disability on the basis of causative factors like genetic or chromosomal abnormality, infection and intoxication, metabolic or nutritional disorder, trauma, gross brain disease, environmental causes, psychiatric causes, and last one is unknown causes. We are discussing one by one. That is genetic or chromosomal abnormality. It is caused due to the receiving of defective genes or chromosomes from parents, which causes intellectual disability like Fragile X syndrome, Down syndrome, or Williams syndrome, etc. Similarly, infection like rubella, herpes, syphilis, tuberculosis, or disease like diabetes, high blood pressure, kidney problem also causes intellectual disability. Similarly, intoxication like taking alcohol or tobacco during the pregnancy also causes intellectual disability. Then come to the metabolic or nutritional disorder. Metabolic disorder is one of the best example is a phenylketonuria. It is a metabolic disorder caused due to the defective genes. PKU, that is called PKU, phenylketonuria. PKU affects the way of the body breaks down protein contained in many foods such as cow milks and meat. Infant affected by PKU lack an enzyme in the body that converts the harmful phenylalanine contained in protein into harmless substance. Without this enzyme, phenylalanine quickly build up and damage the central nervous system, which causes intellectual disability. Then you come to the nutritional disorder. If the pregnant woman is not provided a balanced diet, then also causes intellectual disability. Trauma, it refers to damage of tissue or organs during the birth or after birth, also causes intellectual disability. Similarly, gross brain disease. Disease like cerebral atrophy, Alzheimer's disease, or cerebral palsy, then also causes intellectual disability. Similarly, environmental factors also causes intellectual disability, like taking excessive tobacco or alcohol, intake of medicine during the pregnancy without the prescription of the doctor, that also causes intellectual disability. Similarly, psychiatric causes like unhappiness, stress, strain during the pregnancy also causes intellectual disability. Similarly, another last one is that is unknown causes which cannot be identified. It is also the cause of intellectual disability which cannot be identified. Similarly, we come to the psychological classification. This method uses IQ as the basis of classification. The IQ of a person with mental retardation or intellectual disability may range from less than 20 to 70 or 75, depending on the extent of damage of the brain. Based on the IQ, people with mental retardation are classified as mild, moderate, severe, and profound types. This classification is internationally accepted. In this case, if IQ is higher, lower is the difference between the chronological age, that is actual age, and the mental age, and the behavior, appropriate behavior towards his age. The classification is like this. IQ range, that is 55 to approximately 70, that is mild mental retardation, and 35 to 49, that is moderate mental retardation or intellectual disability, 20 to 34 severe intellectual disability, and below 20, that is profound profound type of intellectual disability. This classification is necessary for certification process also. Then we come to the another classification, that is educational classification. It is one of the method of classifying people with intellectual disability on the basis of extent to which they can benefit from the education. In earlier, educators used the term educable, trainable, and custodial to indicate till what level one would expect the child to benefit from education. But nowadays, the focus of education is something different. It is towards integrated and inclusive education. And therefore, many educators have begun to feel that these terms, actually, the terms like educable, trainable, and custodial, isolate the child from the rest of the children, and it seems like a negative labeling. Now, we classification, there is a table, we are discussing the table, that is classification of persons with mental retardation or intellectual disability and educational expectation. Here are three rows. That is, one row is terminology, and the middle one is approximate IQ range, and the third one is educational expectation. The terminology on the basis of psychological and educational classification. Dull, normal, or slow learner, the approximate IQ range, which is 70 to 75, 70, 75 to 90. The educational expectation is they are capable of completing the school in most areas, except in the strictly academic area in which performance is below average, like math, science, etc. And they also progress from grade 1 to 7th level, or 7th or 8th grades of education. Similarly, social adjustment is significant, but to some extent they are not like the normal student. Similarly, in mild mental retardation and educable, their IQ level in between 50 to 70 or 75. Their educational expectation is in occupational performance satisfactory, but in non-technical areas, they also achieve second to fifth grade of school or academic areas. And the social adjustment is in some degree, depending on the community support, and the occupational sufficiency is partial and supported. Similarly, you come to the moderate or severe mental retardation or trainable, that is their IQ is 20 to 49. Their educational expectation is only limited in self-help skills, and some areas in the academic, and social adjustment usually limited to home and closely surrounding areas. The occupational performance is primarily sheltered workshop or institutional setting. Similarly, the terms like profound mental retardation and custodial, that is the IQ below 20, usually unable to achieve even sufficient skill to look after their basic needs, and the requirement of support for a whole life. This is the table and their educational expectation. Mm, the age labeling exclude the children with intellectual disability from normal activities of children of their age. Therefore, most of the educators have begun to use school-based system of classification, which is used for non-disabled children. You know that the age of 3 to 4 years in the time when the child attend to preschool, the years between 5 and 10 years, the years of primary schooling. 11 to 14 years are for secondary schooling, and 15 to 18 years for senior secondary education and pre-vocational training. The same method of classification is now being used for children with intellectual disability. The intellectual disability child is of 8 years may educationally fall in the preschool years, and that is 3 to 4 years. In other words, this child is showing skill exhibited by the preschooler and therefore needs educational instruction appropriate for the preschooler, even though other non-disabled children of this age would be in the primary school. This school-based system of classification emphasizes the importance of education for children with intellectual disability just as for any other child. The only difference will be that they would not be following the general curriculum implemented in the regular school, but would need an individualized instruction program, that is IP program, for their development and meet their particular needs. This is all about the classification of intellectual disability. There is three basic classification, that is medical and psychological and educational classification, which is very much needed for the child's development in the school or school progress. This is all about the classification, and the next YouTube video I will discuss about the causes of mental retardation or causes of intellectual disability. Thank you.